Dear friends, today we are going to touch about two important topics in winning and working, and those two topics are on one is RQD and another is unit load on pillar. These topics may not be uh, extremely important, but a couple of bits may come for winning and working people, and for other engineers, it is important they know about the RQD and unit load. This RQD is useful for both underground and open cast people, whereas the unit load on pillar is specific to underground persons. And coal or metal, in fact, I have written here as coal. What is RQD? RQD means rock quality designation. One very important thing you should remember as engineers that whichever is not visible for testing or for any scientific data is assessed indirectly. Classic example is your geophysical studies. You are actually not seeing anything below the ground, but by sending some electrical signals or magnetic signals or from gravity values, you are only trying to assess. In the same manner, before you open a mine, when you need to understand about the strata below, you don't have any way except the geophysical method which will say you the density is less or the density is more. Like electricity, there is no much resistance, something like that. Even from drilling, you can't exactly get the entire picture of strata, but on the basis that something is better than nothing, the RQD rock quality designation is the competence of rock assessed from the core drill. It is the competence of rock assessed from core drill. Okay, now how do you assess it? Let me tell you, the only belief is if the rock is competent. Competent मतलब strong, मतलब ढीला ढाला नहीं है, टूट नहीं जाता. जब टूट नहीं जाता, जब बहुत मजबूत है, क्या होना चाहिए? What should happen? The core should come perfectly. If the core comes normal or rather long cores, then you will believe that the rock is hard. This is the only basis, the core recovery, on which the RQD is calculated. How it is done? Primarily, let us say you do a drilling of some 1 meter, 10 meters, or 100 meters, or 1000 or 500 meters. You will be recovering core. So, the core may be 1 mm, means what I mean is recovery. Sometimes it will be soft, you will get only 2 mm or 2 centimeters core, or suddenly you will get a very long core, what you see that with rock, maybe 2 meters or 3 meters or even 5 meters core sometimes you get, and it varies. It means what you should do is, after keeping all the cores in a core box, you should take into account, count those pieces which are more than 10 centimeters. Now, take the total core length, that is what I have given here. Consider the core pieces obtained only if they are more than or equal to 10 centimeters. Please remember, 10 centimeters is equal to 100 mm. Why I am telling you? Not that I am trying to teach you the basics. Core length will be generally given either in centimeters or meters, whereas the recovery can be given in millimeters. So, either you have to change the core pieces length into meters or centimeters, or change that meters of core into millimeters. So changing everything in millimeter is easy for you, and you are free to follow any method, but it is better. Now, after totaling the total pieces of 10 centimeters, you divide it with the total core length and multiply with 100 to get the percentage of RQD. I will again explain you. Before explaining, I will explain you in Hindi also. जो भी कोर आप निकालेंगे, अगर आप कॉम्पिटेंट है, वो कोर मतलब स्ट्रांग है, कोर के टुकड़े तो लंबे चौड़े निकलना चाहिए। अगर वो कोर टुकड़े टुकड़े बन जाता, इसका मतलब उसका स्ट्रांग नहीं है। वो स्ट्रेंथ कैलकुलेट करने के लिए ये करना पड़ता, सारी कोर डाटा जो भी है, अब 4 मीटर हो सकता है, 10 मीटर, 20 मीटर, जो भी आप कोर ड्रिलिंग करेंगे, उसमें से 10 सेंटीमीटर से बड़े जो भी पीसेस है वो सबको आप गिनती में लेना पड़ता। गिनती में लेके वो टोटल करेंगे। नेचुरली वो तो टोटल कोर समझ लीजिए, आप ड्रिलिंग 4 मीटर की है, उसमें हो सकता कुछ 3 मीटर, कुछ 10 सेंटीमीटर से लंबे टुकड़े मिलेंगे टोटल। तो जो 10 सेंटीमीटर्स के लंबाई टोटल जितने हैं डिवाइडेड बाई द टोटल कोर गिव्स यू दी परसेंटेज, अगर 100 से मल्टीप्लाई किया। अभी एक छोटा एग्जाम्पल भी बाद में हम दे रहे, फ्रॉम दैट इट विल बी वेरी इजी। बट ये आरक्यूडी से मालूम क्या पड़ता, व्हाट यू विल अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम आरक्यूडी। इफ आरक्यूडी परसेंटेज इज लेस दैन 25, दैट इज वेदर्ड रॉक, मतलब बिल्कुल कॉम्पिटेंस नहीं है। ऐसे जगह होगा जब अंडरग्राउंड काम करेंगे या ओपन कास्ट भी करेंगे, whether you do underground mining or open cast mining, you should be more careful in that area. If RQD is between 25 to 50, it is also poor rock, weathered माना जाता। 51 to 75 fair है, ऐसा कोई moderately weathered है। 76 to 90 is supposed to be hard, and 91 to 100 is very good rock, and it is fresh rock. You should remember that RQD is not the final way of telling what is the good rock or bad rock. There is one more thing known as RMR, rock mass rating, which we will be learning later. अभी के लिए you can understand this, एक एग्जाम्पल दिया गया, ये ड्रिल कोर ऑफ 2 मीटर्स इज कंसिडर्ड फॉर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ आरक्यूडी। मतलब ये आपको समझाने के लिए ये एग्जाम्पल लिया हूँ। द कोर पीसेस रिक्वायर्ड आर मेजर्ड इन सेंटीमीटर्स। इसका मतलब आप देखिए, ये पूरा मिलाने से 200 तो आना चाहिए, आएगा शायद। तो इसमें एक कोर पीस है 8 सेंटीमीटर्स, वन पीस इज 12 सेंटीमीटर्स, वन इज 21, वन इज 9, वन इज 18 सेंटीमीटर्स। You will get no different core pieces you will get. So what you should do, which are the pieces more than 10 centimeters? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this 10 centimeters, all these 8 pieces are added. So when we add, it became 167. 167 divided by 200. What is 200? That is your total core length. To get in percentage, because 167 by 200 gives you 0.835, if you multiply with 100, it gives you 83.5. It means RQD is 83.5, which says the rock is hard and good. This is about RQD. There is no big computer science involved in this to understand. But you should be careful in calculating the millimeters and centimeters, especially while total core is given. Okay. Now, let us come to unit load. It is relatively a simple concept. Unit load acting at a point is arrived by considering an unit area. I will ask you one small question. If I take a box of 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter, what is the volume? It is 1 cubic meter. Fine, it is 1 cubic meter. If I put a material of 2.5 specific gravity, मतलब 2.5 tons per cubic meter, so that will weigh 2.5 tons in that cubic meter. If I put a mercury whose specific gravity may be 13 or 14, I don't know correctly, it will be around 1400 kgs per cubic meter or 14 tons per cubic meter. If I put some material of specific gravity 1.2, the weight will be 120 kgs. I am trying to explain you because the total weight over a column of 1 by 1 by 1 means height is 1, width is 1 and length is 1. If I make the same length and width as 1 and height as 2 meters, what will happen? Simply multiply with 2. Understood? If the length is 1, that is on the ground, 1, 1 okay, this is 1 centimeter here, 1 centimeter here, and the height is 1. Until now we talked about what? 1 into 1 into 1 means 1 is height. Now I made the height as 2. Simply 1 into 1 into 2 multiplied with specific gravity. If I make it 20, 1 into 1 into 20 multiplied by specific gravity. If I make it 100, 1 into 1 into 100 multiplied by specific gravity, that is the weight total acting on the unit area. Now if I make it 243, 1 into 1 into 243 multiplied by specific gravity of the material. Now in case God is not that kind to give you beautiful material throughout the area. There are a lot of different strata. In underground, above a pillar, there may be strata. Maybe let us say the pillar is around 100 meters below. Maybe from the top, first for 30 meters may be soil. Maybe another 20 meters may be some other material. Maybe another 30 may be some other material. How do you calculate the weight? Simple. The height of the first material multiplied by specific gravity, the height of the second material multiplied by its specific gravity, and the height of the third material multiplied by specific gravity. If there are 100 materials, height of 100th material multiplied by its specific gravity, total it, and it gives you the load on a square meter of that particular area. It gives you an approximate idea for calculating or designing the pillar. Actually, designing the pillar is not so simple. They have some lot of empirical formula and many such things. So that will be helpful. You will have an idea how much is the load, how it is useful. Whenever you are doing some excavation underground, what exactly are you doing? You are removing the material and taking it away. Removing the material means what? That material until that day, until you removed, उस मटेरियल जो भी आप निकाल चुके हैं अंडरग्राउंड से, उस दिन तक वो वजन ले रहा था. उस वजन अभी कौन लेगा? वो आपके सिर पे नहीं गिरना करके आप तो एक पिलर लगा रहे, आप एक सपोर्ट लगा रहे उधर, बट फिर भी सपोर्ट तो 100% वेट नहीं ले सकता. कुछ लोड तो पिलर पे आएगा, जिसको आप कोल माइनिंग वाले कहते हैं क्रशिंग ऑफ एडजस, और समटाइम्स यू कॉल इट एज अबेटमेंट लोड. Whatever is the name you say, this gives you a clue of the load per square meter in a particular area. One calculation I have given you, 100 meters, sandstone agar 2.4 is there, it gives you 240 tons. Now for varying material, mainly useful in rough assessment of load, and it is assessed from core drilling data. Friends, many people have asked me, sir, we have some doubts, good doubts. So practically it may not be possible for me to speak on phone and clear it. I request all of you. Facebook is becoming a big mental strain for me. Let me tell you, the Jew, apologies to Zuckerberg who invented it. It may be excellent communicator. In fact, that is the Facebook through which I got all of you. Some people say friend's invitation. I don't know, I am already a friend, how I can again make a friend himself. Or some people will say like it. Some people, luckily there are no dislikes until now. So like it. Or somebody will say he will comment on that. Comment means he will only show one finger. So what is happening? I am forced to open all these things because I don't know its subject. I am afraid I may miss some क्या बोलते हैं, what you give that mail ID. If I miss one mail ID, one poor boy will suffer. So what I request, please use for God's sake my WhatsApp for sending the mail IDs. Whether you like or whether you clap or do something on Facebook, excellent. God bless you. But please use WhatsApp for this. Now coming to doubts. Please post your doubts on WhatsApp, and after 30-40 doubts come, I will be calling those people on webinar. Those people who send me doubts, Not that everybody I will not disturb. The webinar will be on Sundays. Only on Sundays, some 3 webinars, depending on people. And I will answer all your questions on that webinar. And I will mute all of you. Don't remember. Remember, I will not be able to listen to all the people shouting at a time. I am an old man. So I will be muting everybody and then answering. So God bless you. Thank you very much. Our next lesson on legislation will be part 2. That is on Friday. So, yes, Friday. Thank you.